Hey y'all, welcome on back. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama, and if you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. Make sure you comment the word heart, and I'll send you the supply list for everything that I'm using tonight, but y'all, OMG. I'm so excited to be back. So let's go ahead and get to painting because we do have some painting to do. So when you pop on, say hey, and we're gonna paint our background in the color black. So let me pick this up and put it on to our surface. We're gonna thin it out. I love painting with our chalk paste, and I love painting with the black. Hi, hello. How is everybody? I'm so happy to see y'all popping on. I have missed y'all. It has been quite some time since I've been live. So, hi Nancy, hello, hello, hello. How was everybody's weekend? What did y'all do? Did you stay warm? Did it snow? What did it do? Hi, hello. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, y'all do me a huge favor. Hit the heart button, okay? Comment the word heart, H-E-A-R-T, okay? And sprinkle out the video. That helps me out tremendously when y'all do that. Hi Connie, I missed y'all. Y'all, so if you didn't know, I was in Utah since last Wednesday. I got back yesterday, learning about all the new stuff that's coming out in just a couple of weeks, and y'all are going to love it. So let's get this painted. So if you're just popping on, I'm taking a 9x12 palette sign and I'm just painting the background black. We're doing a Valentine's Day craft because there are transfers that are 50% off over in there, and some of them are retired. Okay, let me get my dryer. 1 second, y'all. I think I want to get, yes, Miss Kylie, you should. I love to hear that. Hi, Pamela. Hi, guys. Hi, Melinda. Thank you. All right. So first off, I don't know, let me know in the comments if you saw my post from earlier today about the candy hearts. Did y'all see that? And I'm like all crooked. Hold on. Did y'all see that? Hi, Patty. So let me give you a little update about that. I posted, I thought, let's have fun. It's Monday, I'm back. Let's do a giveaway. That was the wrong thing, because y'all, there was someone, hi Nancy, hi Pamela, hi Katrina, there were people who were cloning my page, right? They were using my profile picture and commenting with links for people to click on and to purchase, and that was not me. So I did end up having to turn off the comments this afternoon. So I sincerely apologize if you got a weird comment. Please know that I would not do that. So I apologize about that. But I will announce the winner of that giveaway at the end of our live. Hi, yay, Miss Karen, you love it. I'm so excited. That makes me so happy that you love it. I just love this stuff. Okay, so I am doing a little bit more, okay? So I'm painting the background black, and then we are going to sand it. But y'all, I want it to be nice and solid black. Oh, y'all see that? That's okay, Miss Sharon. Just don't, oh my gosh. That's okay if you commented. If you clicked the link, go change your password right now. If you click the link, go change your password. And just to be on the safe side, okay? But I did have to turn it off just because I was doing my best to, keep up with it all and block and all that stuff, but I apologize. Hi, Helen. Hi, Patty. Miss Sharon, it was shipped. Have you started tracking it? I would assume that the weather did put a damper on shipments. So if you need the tracking number, Miss Sharon, send it to me. Okay. And if it doesn't update, let me know, and then we can figure it out. Okay, so we painted this. Now, y'all, I'm going to show y'all. If you didn't check your emails this morning, Chalk is doing a big Valentine's Day sale. So you can get 50% off current and retired transfers. For instance, this is a retired transfer that they brought back, and that's what we're going to use tonight. But you can get 50% off. Club members can get 55% off. I know. Hi, Julie. It was crazy. Like, I felt so bad that it was going on. I was doing my best to like stop it, but you know, life happens. I did my best. Okay, so we also have, hi Donna, we also have cutouts, y'all. Of course, I made a mess of myself. So we have heart cutouts that, well, Chalk used to have standing heart cutouts, but they don't have those on the site. So I did do some options for y'all if you want this transfer and the hearts and all of that. So these hearts do fit. They do fit these, but I also made standing ones. I know. Hi, Connie. Hi, Mary. All right. So here's kind of what I'm thinking, okay? So we're going to do a heart here. And then I'm going to put this down here to kind of lift it up so it's level. And then we're going to put a little saying back here, okay? So comment the word heart, H-E-A-R-T, okay? And I will send you a message with the supply list. You'll notice that the message looks a little bit different. It's a little bit easier to find things because it's all just in that first original message. Everything's in there, okay? Y'all, I feel like I'm like out of it. It's always like when I don't go live for a while and I come back and I start, like I have to get back into a groove. Okay, so in that message, in the Chalk Supply one, there is a palette pack. I don't have the actual palette pack with the packets, but this is like, I think it's called the I Heart You palette pack. So you have Marvelous, Peachy Keen, Gold, Cherry, Eucalyptus, and Guava. So we're going to paint our hearts. I don't know. What do y'all think? What color should we use? What do y'all think? I definitely want to use Cherry. And maybe Peachy Keen. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. I'm going to pick one color. Y'all pick the other. So I'm going to paint this in Cherry. Y'all know the girl loves Cherry. Hi, Robbie. And I've got some good news for y'all. If you haven't heard yet, put some hearts in the comments or hit the heart button if you really love that color Cherry. Let me know. Okay? Let me know if you love this color as much as I do. So the good news that I found out is Cherry is going to become a permanent color in our chalk paste. It's going to be a permanent color in our chalk paste. So that means you'll be able to get it whenever, which I am so excited about because I love this color. But then there's another one that is coming back, and it was a color of the month that is going to come back as a permanent color. Think of the colors of the month. Which one do you think is coming back as a permanent color? Now, if you know the answer to this, because you watched someone else, don't spill. So think about the colors of the month. Which one do you think is coming back as a permanent color? I know, I love Cherry too, Miss Nancy. It's my fave. Hi, Denise. How are you, my friend? All right, we're painted that one. Let's dry. So Miss Nancy thinks it's nominee. Hi, Christiana. Shimmer, well, Shimmer Crimson's a permanent color. Think color of the month. I'll show y'all here in a second. Glacier. Hi, Bev. Bev, I totally forgot to respond to your message. I will send you your link as soon as I hop off of here. Bubbly. I did have a super great trip. It was so nice to spend time with my friends and dream car. And learn about all the new stuff. So Miss Barbara, Cherry is going to be a permanent color. And let me see if I can show y'all that Nominee is also going to be a new permanent color. So these two are going to be brand new permanent colors in chalk paste. So if you didn't get your hands on Nominee, it's coming, y'all. It is coming. All right, so we painted that in cherry, right? So let's kind of think through this. Thank you. I look refreshed, girl. Well, I slept yesterday. I took like a 3-hour nap when I got home, and then I slept yesterday or last night for like 10 hours. I was exhausted. Okay. So I'm trying to think here. Let's do Marvelous. I'm trying to think here, like what kind of colors would go together. Let's do Marvelous. It's also the makeup too. I'm also wearing makeup. That could be it. All right, we're going to use the color Marvelous, and then we're going to do some chalking, y'all. We are going to, oh my word. I just lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I was going to say. Sorry. All right. So this is the cover. I can't even talk again today. Oh, thank you, Miss Denise. Sometimes I come on here and I'm like, I go back and watch my lives. And I'm like, you really went on like that? Like, Alex, come on. Paint. What do you mean paint? Like, is paint coming from chalk? So that's the color Marvelous. We're good there. Hi, Debbie. Let's dry that. Oh, are you telling me what I was going to say? I don't even know. Hi, Brownie. All right. I'm like in a whirlwind. So these hearts are going to match the chalk transfer. But y'all, also on the cutout website, I do have standing hearts. It's 3 layers and they stand. Okay. So if you don't have the chalk standing cutouts, they used to have them. Oh, I did a bad job painting that. I did make them to where they were standing. So it's 3 layers. You were saying you were going to chalk a design. Okay. Y'all, I don't even know. We're going to chalk. We're going to do the pattern of the heart. I am a mess. I apologize, y'all. I would say I'm not usually like this, like all over the place, but I usually am pretty all over the place. All right, let's try this. Okay. So hit the heart button, comment the word heart. I will send you the link to all the supplies I'm using. I switched up the message so you didn't have to go and click through so many buttons. So when you comment the word heart, the message that will come up or get sent to your messenger will just have everything right there in the original message for you. And then there's some buttons in there that you can press for more info. Well, you're not crafting your inner tank. Girl, I'm a mess. All right. So we're going to use this transfer, Let's Fuzz, and then we'll wax, okay? So I absolutely love this transfer when it came out. This one is from 2021. So this is a retired transfer that they brought back for the sale, okay? So that's, I think, what I was trying to get at. So there's a big sale going on over on my chalk website. Bunch of Valentine's Day transfers, retired transfers came back, and they're up to 50% off. And then for club members, they're 55% off. So, hi Jan, I have had a good week and a weekend, my son. Oh, yay, Miss Robbie. Oh, wait, came home from deployment and he left today. He left to go back on deployment? Is that what you're saying? All right, so let's wax. Y'all, I swear I had everything right here. All right, so we're gonna wax. I'm gonna heat up my wax just a little bit. Okay, because mine is flaky, so I like to heat it up just to kind of soften it a little bit. And we are going to apply a little bit of wax because we're gonna put something sticky on top. And we definitely do not want the adhesive from our transfer to pull up the paste. All right. So these are our old transfers. So this is from our old manufacturer. So that means you can't see through them like our new ones. So you're going to have to play with it a little bit, hold it up to the light. I was trying to find my Cricut Bright Pad, but I had no luck. Imagine that, y'all. In this messy craft room, I couldn't find it. But I'm going to just kind of put it up to the light and see where I can find it, or where I can line it up. Y'all, I'm a little bit of a disaster tonight. I need some practice to going live again. It's been too long. And I'm a little bit like nervous for some reason. A little nervous. That didn't go well. Back to Virginia until January. Oh, okay. So he's got one more year. He is so close. All right. If I had my Bright Pad, this would make it a whole lot easier. So bear with me, y'all. More so than you already are. Okay. So I'm just laying it down and I'm holding it up to the light. That's good enough. So we're going to push that down. And then let's do the other one. So what color do you think we should do the red one on top? So wherever we see the green, the red is going to stay. So what color should we do on top? What do y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. That's not working. I am really struggling with this transfer. You don't realize how much you really rely on the translucent, or how translucent the new transfers are until you use an old one. White would be pretty. We could use white. What do y'all think? We could use Peachy Keen. Should we do white for both? I didn't put white in the cart link, but I can go back and add it. What do y'all think? White. Yes, okay. All right, we'll do white. Pink on the red dots, and we could do that. Ooh, I like that idea. We could do the pink on the red, and then the red on the pink. Both. Gold would be, ooh, gold would be pretty. Ooh, what do y'all think? Both. Do both. Okay, so we're saying to do cherry on the pink and then to do marvelous on the red, or do both. Oh, no gold. No, gold. Okay. Both white. Okay, hold on. Yes, reverse. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so I'm going to take the color Marvelous and I'm going to do it on the cherry heart. Okay. Getting this completely covered, and then we'll peel it up. I really wanted to use Peony, the bright pink, but it's still not back in stock. So we kind of had to figure it out. Okay. Ooh, y'all. Isn't she cute? I love that. All right, let me put this over here. Let me, ooh, y'all, I'm running out of room over here. Let me put this here. There we go. Okay. So here is heart number 1. Hi, Christina. What colors? It's Marvelous. This is the color Marvelous, which I'm actually kind of glad that Peony's out, because it's forcing me to use a color that I wouldn't normally grab. So like Marvelous, y'all, is not my favorite, but since using it for Valentine's Day, because the Peony has been out, I've actually really enjoyed using it. So this is the color Marvelous. I did put in the cart link the paste pack, or the palette pack, so you can get 6 different colors in your palette pack, and that's 50% off too, which is amazing. But go check out the website, y'all. 50% off of Valentine's Day stuff. It's while supplies last, and I'm not quite sure how long this stuff is going to last. So make sure you go grab your stuff sooner rather than later. Okay. So I'm going to go pick up all that extra paste that's sitting on top. Like so. Y'all, we really love the cherry this season. Hi, Miss Deb. And let's peel this up and then we'll dry. Ooh, I almost grabbed where it was wet. Let's dry it. Hi, Sandy. Miss Sandy, I got your message last night, your email, and I already packaged up replacements for you, and they're going out tomorrow. I meant to message you, but I just forgot. So, I apologize. Okay, so we chopped on these. Now we're going to put them on our... Well, I apologize. I'm like out of it tonight. We're going to put them on our palette sign, but I'm thinking we should sand this down a little bit. What do y'all think? Or should we keep it nice and solid black? You're welcome. Hi, Peggy. Welcome. Well, welcome, Miss Peggy. My name is Alex. I'm with the Creative Llama, and I'm so happy you're here. Let us know where you're watching from. I live in South Texas, the San Antonio area, but I appreciate you being here. Sand it. That's what I was thinking too, Miss Denise. All right, so let me kind of show y'all what we're doing, okay? So we took our 9x12 palette sign, and I'm kind of just doing... So I'm going to use this little wooden square from North Carolina. Oh, welcome, Miss Peggy. This little square to kind of rise up the smaller heart to make it level, I guess you would say. Okay. So then we're going to add some wording on the bottom, or we could just leave it like that. What do y'all think? I think we need to add some wording. Yeah. Should we keep the hearts as is, like keep them and it's only hearts, or should we add some wording? All right, so I'm going to take my sanding block and I am going to sand the edges. Hi, Terry Jo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I apologize, Miss Peggy. I have had the last few days off and I'm a little off tonight. So wording for sure. I love it like that without the wording. Words. Okay. So then I'm going to sand in between. I'm just going to lightly sand. Ooh, we made a mess. Let me get a wipe. Let's wipe this down. And then we will put it on there. I'm off to bed. I was just looking at Facebook and decided to stop and see what's going on. Well, welcome. Thanks, Miss Peggy, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Be sure to hit that follow button. And y'all, if you are liking what you see, you like to watch me go live, make sure you comment the word !notify. And that will get you signed up to get a message when I go live next time. Miss Denise, you are... I think you're teasing me. I think you're teasing me, my friend. All right. So here's what we have. Like that. So we've got some options for wording. Okay. So I'm going to let y'all pick. Where did my transfer go? Oh, literally right here in front of me. So we could have it say love you at the bottom. We could do the love. This one is also 50% off. Or I was thinking of doing you are so loved right there. You found your gator today in a bag full of paste. So now I have, oh my goodness. Well, you're stocked up. You're good to go. I sprinkled love. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Put it all together. All right, put it all together. So ! Notify, all one word. Yay, Miss Peggy, thank you. What do y'all think? Love you, you are so loved, or just the love? I'm thinking you are so loved. I think that's the one I want. See, we're on the same page. Alrighty, so this transfer is also 50% off. Grab it while you can, my friends. So this one is really cute. It has a bunch of different things. It says you are so loved, the kissing booth, true love, and then it has a little heart pattern. I think that is adorable. So lots of different pieces to this one. And we're just going to put you are so loved right at the bottom. Good night, Miss Peggy. All right, so I'm just going to cut this transfer. I'm not cutting the backing, okay? And I'm just going to fuzz it using my shirt. You like yours to love. Perfect. So typically I do offer, oh, my nose is itchy. I do offer kits, but because it is Valentine's Day and we are less than a month from Valentine's Day, I'm not going to offer a kit like to combine everything, because I don't think if I order it for you and then ship it, it's going to get to you before Valentine's Day. Okay. So if you're liking this project, you'll have to go get the chalk supplies from the chalk website and then the cutouts from the cutout website. Okay. Unfortunately. Now I fuzzed it pretty well, so I'm not going to wax. I'm just going to put this right here at the bottom, and I'm thinking we should do this in gold. What do y'all think? We could do it in Nominee. We haven't used Nominee. Now that it's going to be a permanent color, we can use it. I'm so excited. Hi, Yvonne. What do y'all think? Should we do white, gold, or Nominee? I don't typically use a color you can't get, but this one is going to be available in about 2 weeks. What do y'all think? Gold? We could just do regular gold. We could do that. All right, while we're figuring that out, let's glue. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to use regular hot glue. Nominee, red. We could do red, white. Y'all are all over the board tonight. We could do gold because that's what's in the palette pack. Okay. So let's put that there. Nominee. Nominee looks brighter. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm trying to see where that square can go. There we go. That looks good. No, down. Where that square looks good. And if you want the single set and you want the square, I can send you a square. Okay. So like I was saying, the heart cutouts are available in standing option, which you get a set of 3 and glue it together and they stand. And I'll show you that here in a second. Or you can get the single option like what I'm using. And if you need the square, I can throw that into your order. Just let me know. Okay. Where's the palette from? It's from Chalk. It is from Chalk. So, all right. Y'all, isn't that adorable? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I love those hearts. Okay. So we're going Nominee. We're doing it. Okay. Let's do it. We're going to use the color Nominee. Again, I don't typically use a color that's not available, but this one is going to come out for you to purchase beginning of February. So why not start using it? Okay. Peel this up. It's cute. And let's dry it. Let me show y'all real quick. I love that. I think with white, it would have been brighter, but I think that's really pretty. What is the length of your shop? Where can you order the wood cutout? Miss Joanne, so do me a huge favor. Comment the word heart, H-E-A-R-T, okay? My page will send you a message. If you don't see it, check your message requests, okay? And in that message, there'll be 2 links. The top link will be the link to the heart cutouts, okay? The second link will be the link to all the chalk stuff that I'm using. So the transfer, the colors, all of that, okay? And then below that, there'll be some buttons for groups that you can join or my Amazon storefront for you if you need any of that. So I tried to simplify the message for you. Y'all let me know if y'all like the new message. If you don't like it, you want to go back to the old way, we can do that. But there it is. What do y'all think? Now don't go anywhere. We're going to pick a winner for tonight's giveaway. Okay. Hi, Haley. Thank you, Miss Angel. But there's our project. So let me know what y'all think. Give me some hearts if you love it. I think it turned out pretty dang cute. But y'all don't go anywhere because we're going to pick a winner. just comment for me while I clean these. It's adorable. Yes. So like I said, typically I do offer kits, but just because it's Valentine's Day and this transfer is on sale, you're going to need to go to the Chalk website to get it and then go to the Cutout website. I don't like to do that, but if I do a kit, you won't get it before Valentine's Day, I think. That's what I think. All right, let's clean this up and then we will pick a winner. So on my post today, it was guess how many candy hearts are in the jar. I don't know if y'all saw it, but there were 199 candy hearts. It was a very deceiving picture. So the closest person guessed 195, and it was Katrina Glover. So Miss Katrina, if you're on, let me know. You are the winner of the $10 gift card towards the Cutout site. I know she was on earlier, but you are the winner of that. And then we will pick our winner for... I know, it was so deceiving. Wasn't it? Never mind what? It was so deceiving. Okay, so do me a huge favor, hit the heart button, comment the word heart, go grab this, go stock up and go shopping, go grab all your Valentine's Day stuff while it is on sale. And we are going to pick a winner for our $5 gift card for the live. So typically I do a $5 gift card giveaway at the end of every live. For those of y'all who have hung out with me and commented, you are in for an opportunity to win a $5 gift card. I know. So, and I apologize if you did comment and you got some weird messages on your comment. People were cloning my page and commenting like it was me. So, I wasn't even close. All right, so here's our project for tonight. I think it turned out pretty dang cute, pretty simple. I love it. If you want the supply list, comment the word heart and let's pick a winner for the $5 gift card. Miss Katrina, do me a favor. Will you send me a message saying I won the giveaway, and I'll send you your gift card in an email. Yes, you do, Miss Sharon. It's in my Amazon storefront. All right, here we go. Hi, Sherry. I have hit the update. It says invalid. Oh, the link. So right down here, if there's a message that pops up that says to get updates or something like that, don't click that. I don't know why it's showing an invalid link. If you want to get notified for live notifications, so like you want to get a message when I go live through Messenger, you need to comment !notify. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, down here in the pinned comment, open that up and there's an example of what you need to type in the comment section to get signed up. Okay, here we go. Let me refresh and then we're going to pick our winner. Okay. And our $5 gift card winner is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, Miss Terry Jo Jellison. Terry Jo, are you still here, my friend? Miss Terry Jo, are you here? If she's not here, we'll pick someone else. I am almost 100%. Yeah, so just comment the word, !notify. And that will get you signed up. Yay, Miss Terry Jo, you are tonight's winner. Please send me a message and I will send you the coupon code that you can use at checkout. So thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I'm going to go clean up. I'm going to go eat some dinner and I'm going to go work a little bit. So I will see all of y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm a mess. I'll see all of y'all tomorrow, okay? Have a great rest of your evening and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.